swore to me that you were not going to tell Cord about Clint. Not right now.
But I haven't.
But you also promised me you were going to give me advance warning. No, but now I find out that you're going to have this secret breakfast meeting with Cord. You're planning on spilling out everything, aren't you?
Are you finished?
No, I am not finished. What about Jessica, huh? You said you weren't going to burden Clint with that until Jessica was home and safe. What happened to that?
Now you are finished because it's my turn. First of all, I never told you anything about any warning beforehand. And secondly, there is no point in waiting until Jessica is home because Clint has already found out and not for me.
Well, who could have possibly told him? The only ones that know about it are you, me, and Asa.
Well, I guess it could be my fault in a way. Before Jessica was kidnapped, I got into an argument with Vicki and I told her about Clint and Cord before I could stop myself.
Oh, that's great. That's great. You told my sister? Well, how long is it going to take her before she figures out about the inheritance, huh? Or why I lied to Richard? What did Clint do when Vicki told him?
Well, he came over here to find out if it was true, and I told him everything.
You told him that I knew for months? You told him about the blackmailing?
No, Tina, I did not go into your part of it, but Asa might. When Clint left here, he was on the way to face his father with the truth.
Maybe Asa will tell Clint about that. Maybe Cord doesn't have to find out right away.
Oh, Tina, of course he's going to find out. It's only a matter of time.
Time? You're right, Maria. That's what I need to figure out what to... Maria, I know we have had some awful arguments. But please, just do me one favor, please, for Cord.
I'll listen to you.
You know, it's going to be hard enough on Cord when he finds out about his real father. Don't make it harder for him by telling him that I knew for months and to tell him all about the blackmailing, at least not right now.
Tina, I don't know where the conversation will lead.
Please, Maria. Please, I'm begging you, don't. Don't tell him.
Tina? Tina? Girl, are you...
Tina, I don't feel that I owe you anything. But I do agree that what you're saying is true. I mean, it would be too much for Cord to hear all at once that Al was not his father and that Clint is. But I must tell you, I was going to tell Cord everything until Clint came over tonight.
Why, what did Clint say?
Oh, he was so angry, and I know that I know that Cord is going to be just as angry with me when he finds out that I've kept the truth from him. But anyway, my point is, how is my son going to feel if I tell him that his wife is a lying, scheming, that you manipulated him into marriage because you knew that he was a Buchanan?
No, you can't.
No, don't worry. I won't. But not for your sake, only for his. Look, I think that you love my son in your own selfish way, and I know that he loves you, and if he's going to be as enraged as I think he's going to be, he will be needing you, Tina. So he is not going to hear about your tricks from me.
Maria, thank you. You are not going to regret this. I promise you. I love Cord. I love him more than anything, and I'm going to be the best wife to your son that he could possibly ever want. And if he's mad at you, I promise I'll do everything in my power to make him forgive you.
Time will take care of that, thank you. He's entitled to feel whatever that may be.
Well, I have to get back. Maria, I am very grateful.
Tina, one more thing. I want you to understand this very clearly. Now, when I tell Cordetto the truth tomorrow morning, I do not want you to be there. Do you understand?
Taken him down. I don't know how far it would have gone if Chuck hadn't broken it up.
Darling, you wouldn't have killed him. You couldn't have. You were just angry.
I wouldn't bet on that. All I could think of was the years that have been lost to me because of his treachery and his manipulating and his... And it was like a dam broke in me, and all the anger and the bitterness and the red-hot hate just came pouring out.
Darling, it's all been said now. It's over.
No. It's never over with your parents. You know, when I was driving home, I tried talking to God to get some answers, to try and understand what the hell is going on. I mean, I have tried to live a moral life, to be decent, and honest and compassionate.
Darling, you are all of those.
No. I must have done something wrong. I have made a mistake or broken a rule someplace that I didn't even know was there, that I didn't even see. Because otherwise, why would a man lose a little baby girl and his father in 1 week?
Please don't say that. Please don't, honey. You have to believe that Jessica's coming back to us. You have to.
Oh, yeah, that's what Cord says. I can't even tell you how I felt after leaving my father and having that little shell-shocking incident with him and then running into Cord. It was all I could do to keep from saying, hey, you know, guess what? I'm your father.
Honey, I know. I hope you don't mind, darling. I told Tom Dennison about you in court tonight.
What? Well, as a matter of fact, I do mind. This is deeply personal stuff. This is family business, honey. He's a friend, but that's it.
I'm sorry. I was very upset when the phone call came, and I called him and asked him to come over.
What phone call? What? What'd they say?
Well, that's just it. I mean, the phone rang, and I picked it up. And there wasn't anybody there, or they weren't talking. And then I could hear somebody breathing. It seemed to me they were very frightened. And they weren't on the phone long enough for the tracer to go through. They just sort of suddenly hung up, and the agents think it was a crank, but I don't know.
I'm sorry, maybe the agents are right.
No, they're not right. Don't ask me why. I just have this feeling. It was not a crank.
No wonder you were upset. I'm glad Tom was able to come by. And I'm sorry I wasn't here for you.
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to say anything. It just, I was upset, and but suddenly I ended up telling him why you'd gone to see Maria. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause any more problems for you.
It'll all be out in the morning. We'll know it all in the morning. Maria's going to tell Cord over breakfast. And then nobody will have to hide anything from anybody. Of course, a new father coming into Cord's life might be, well, not the most welcome type thing. He could very well tell Clint Buchanan to just go straight to hell.
That's not going to happen. I know it's not. Because you two are already good friends. Honey, we have to be positive now. We have to start thinking of all the good things that could happen tomorrow. We could find our little baby girl. And you will have the son that you've always wanted.
Morning, Ma.
Good morning.
Here I am, bright and early. Whoa, just like I promised. I'm all ready for breakfast. What do you got here?
I'm so glad that you're alone. I was afraid that Tina might have insisted on coming with you.
I'll tell you, it's not from lack of trying, Ma. Last night and this morning, she pulled out every weapon in her arsenal trying to come along, but I told her no, so I hope whatever it is you've got to say to me is worth going home to an angry woman tonight.
Cord, it's the most important thing you've ever heard in your life.
Okay, well, listen, before you start, I want to get one thing straight. Now, if not having Tina here means that you want me to keep from her whatever it is you're going to say to me, I'm going to have to take a pass. Because Tina and I have no secrets, Mom.
Right. Well, I wouldn't not expect you to want to tell her this, Cord, but this is very private between you and me. I think you're going to agree to that.
Okay. Well, you piqued my curiosity. What's up?
Well, Cord, it's about you and your father.
Come on, Ma. No reason to look so down. I like talking about Pa. It makes me feel good. You know, it makes me feel a little bit closer to him, you know? Like, he's still with us? Boy, am I glad you got breakfast. I'm starving, man.
Cord, he's closer than you think.
Well, why are you so serious all of a sudden? Hey, is this something about Pa's will? I know what it is. They found another 2,000 acres, right? And it's all my name?
That isn't funny.
Sorry, Ma, just trying to lighten up the situation here a little bit. It's pretty obvious you've been trying to talk to me for the last couple of days. The minute I walk in the door, you start hemming and hawing. What's going on?
I just don't want to be rushed, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's fine with me, Ma. Take your time.
There are some things that have to be understood in their proper context.
Context? Well, Ma, I don't know what you have in your mind here, but it's got to be one hell of a story about Pa. And the way you're just dragging it out like this, I bet it's a lot better than that time you told us about when he joined the Texas Rangers. Remember that?
Cordetto, please.
I bet it's a lot better than that time you told us about when he joined the Texas Rangers. Remember that?
Cordetto, please.
Ma, I know you've got this flair for the dramatic, but what's going on here, huh? Now, what's so hard about telling a simple family story?
Honey Bunch, please, stop. Stop joking around.
Sure thing, Ma. Look, why don't you just come right out and say it, okay?
I've rehearsed this in my head 1,000 times. Okay. Cord, I want you to go back to the time that Al was in the hospital. Remember the time that he had something important to say to you and I stopped him from telling you?
Yeah.
Well, I want you to remember that last morning. Remember how he insisted that you come by, and by the time we got to the hospital, it was...
Yeah, I know. It was too late. He was gone. Of course I remember that, Ma. I'll remember that the rest of my life. What is it? Well, I know what it is. You remember what he wanted to tell me. Is that it?
Yes, I know, and I knew it then.
Well, then why didn't you just tell me?
Because I was so afraid. I was so afraid that I would lose your love, Cord.
Oh, Ma, now you're not talking sense. Now, come on, there is no way you're going to lose my love.
Now, that last morning, I overcame my fear. And for Al's sake, I agreed that we would tell you before...
Why are you so frightened by all this? Is it something about Pa's past? Something that he regretted, huh?
Oh, no.
Oh, that letter. That letter that Pa left me that somebody stole. What you're going to tell me was all in that letter, huh? Pa wanted to get something off his chest before he died. Is that it, Ma?
Yes.
Oh, Ma, come on. Look, if it's upsetting you this much, why don't we just let it be, huh?
No,
We'll just leave it buried with Pa.
I can't do that, son. You see, it isn't anything that Al did. It's something that I did.
You did?
Yes.
Now you're really starting to confuse me here, because when I first walked in, you said it had something to do with my father.
Yes, it does. But not Al. Oh, God, Cord. Al Roberts is not your real father.
Oh, what the hell are you saying to me?
What I'm saying is that Al Roberts was not your natural father. When I met him, I was already pregnant. He married me, and he accepted you as your own. Cord, I loved him. Don't ever doubt that for 1 second. Before I met Al, there was somebody that I loved very, very much.
Mom, I don't think I need to hear this, okay?
Cord, you've got to hear this. Now, your grandmother was a cook on a ranch in Cherokee County.
I know all this, all right? So just stop it, because I don't need to hear anymore.
But what you don't know is that the son of the man who owned that ranch is a boy that I loved very much.
Why are you telling me all this now, Ma? I don't give a damn about some boy that used to be in love with. It doesn't make any difference to me, all right? Now, Al Roberts was my father. He always has been, and he always will be. Ma, I've got a lot of real special memories here. Please, don't make me give them up. Don't do that to me.
Oh, Cord, I would never try to make you give them up, because the one reason that I was quiet for so many years is because I didn't want to confuse your feelings for Al.
Well, what are you doing this now for?
Because I've got to tell you this, because someone else will tell you, and I can't let that happen. I want you to understand, because I want you to forgive me for hiding the truth for so many years.
To hell with the truth, Ma. It doesn't make any difference. I don't want any new father, all right? Natural or not, it doesn't make any difference, all right? So just forget it. I don't want his name. I don't want to know his face. I don't want to know anything about him.
Court, you already know his name and his face. Your life and his have come together despite my efforts to keep you apart. Your father will always be a part of your life. I can't escape it, and neither can you.
How can you tell me that I know this man? There is no way that can be possible. Now, come on, my whole life is right here in Lambview. I do not know anyone here. Oh, Ma.
Yes. It's Clint Buchanan.
Clint. Clint Buchanan is my father.
Oh, Court. Court, I've wanted to tell you so many times, but Clint never knew, and... That's right. He never knew that he had a son out there until yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yes.
Ma, what the hell have you been keeping the truth for so long for? You lied to me my whole life. Why?
Do you really want to know the whole truth?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, Court,
Ma, just tell me, all right?
When I was 16 years old, my mother made a bargain.
Bargain? Bargain?
The ranch...
Who?
The ranch that you were born on was bought and paid for by your real grandfather.
Asa.
And when he found out that his cook's daughter was pregnant by his son, he forced us out of Cherokee County. Court, I didn't want to leave Clint. I wanted to tell him.
Why didn't you just tell him then, Ma?
Because Asa threatened my mother. He said that he would have us deported back to Mexico if we even breathed. My mother took the money and she took me to El Paso. Clint, Court, I know this is very hard for you to accept.
Hard. But I bet it was real easy for you to just go along with that bargain, huh? You could have stood up to Asa, Ma. You could have stood up to Grandma, but no, you didn't. You just had to keep going on with that damn lie.
Court, I didn't have any choice.
Oh, you didn't, huh? Well, you had a choice to keep me away from my father my whole life, and you had a choice to keep Clint away from his son. And what about the man who raised me, Ma? What about the man who gave me a father's love all my life? You had a choice to keep him from telling me the truth on his deathbed.
That is not fair. I wanted Al to tell you.
It was too late, Ma. It was too late. Paul knew that he didn't have much time left. And all he wanted to do was tell me the secret that had been dragging him down for years. But you wouldn't let him tell me, would you? You had this lie. You had this damn lie. That's all that ever meant anything to you.
Court, you are not even trying to understand
I don't
me.
want to understand this, Ma. I will never understand this. And I will never forgive you either. I don't give a damn about some teenage romance. It doesn't make any difference to me. Al Roberts was my father. He's the only father I've ever known, and he's the only father I ever will know. Ma, you put him through hell. You put him through hell. He was on his deathbed, and you wouldn't let him tell me the truth. I will never forgive you for that, Ma.
Court, don't leave like this, Court. No, I will not let you leave until you tell me what you are going to do.
What difference does it make, Ma? I mean, just run right over there to Asa Buchanan's place and kick the living hell out of him. Would you like that, huh? Pay him back for everything he did to me in my life? Don't worry, Ma. Whatever I do, it doesn't make any difference to you, because I'm not going to clear up with you anyway.
Court! Court! Court!